Hey guys, Mr. Zern here. I want to talk about today's assignment, which is going to be creating a Mad Libs in Python. So, similar to what we did in Blockly, we're going to be doing the following. One, ask the user 5 questions. Store each answer as a variable, and then return the answers in the form of a Mad Lib. And then, similar with the last assignment, use hashtags to describe what you were doing in the code. If you're having trouble coming up with a Mad Lib, I've got a link in Schoology there to some, but of course, you could just simply Google it. All right, well, let's take a look here. And I've got a sample of mine that you can check out. And let's run the program and see what happens. All right, what is your best friend's name? I'll say John. Part of the body, leg. Pick a day of the week, Tuesday. Something gross to drink. Let's see here. Sardine, oil. That sounds pretty gross. Object you find in the garage. How about a tire pump? Excellent. And then it spits back my answer. On Tuesday, John was sick with the leg flu. Drink more sardine oil and take the tire pump as needed. All right, so that's kind of what your finished product might look like. If you're struggling to come up with a Mad Lib, you could, of course, use my questions here. Now, let's just take a little bit of notes and review from what we were doing the other day. So if you remember, we can always want to start off here with some hashtags. We can do 2 things with those. One is we can use that to hash out code. So if you're having some code that's giving you a hard time, you can simply add the hashtag symbol in front of it, and it will prevent the code from running. But we can also use it, to basically add comments. So we can use it to disable code or add comments, all right, whether towards ourselves or to other users. All right. Last time we also talked about, so a little bit more review here. We have the print function. And so the print function is this, print, and you can see the text turned blue. That's a key term, keyword there. And then I'll add a parenthesis and quotation mark, and whatever I type here will print. So the print function makes text display. All right, it's got to be inside quotation marks, and if I click run, we should see that happen here on the screen. There we go. The print function makes text display. Excellent. Okay, want to show you another something new here. So we've got something new, and this adds a line break between phrases. All right, so what does that mean? Now, let me just add a second print command here quick and say another printed statement. And let's run that real quick. Okay, so just one line and then another line, and that's fine. But sometimes we want breaks between them. So if I simply add this command here, print again, but quotation mark, and I'm going to add this forward slash here, or and then the N, and let's run it, and you're going to see a little change here on the side. So you can see it adds kind of an extra line break between them, all right? So adds a line break between statements. So that's something new there. I like to use that a lot just to kind of help with readability on the screen. All right, so we got a little more review here, all right? So I'm going to hash that out and say user input. So how can we set it up so someone can actually, add some user input here? Well, I'm going to, similar to declaring a variable. So right, earlier we said we could declare a variable, and I'll call it random. How about I spell it right? There we go. Random variable equals, there we go. And stuff. All right. So right now, random variable equals stuff. So that's how we declare a variable. But that's kind of boring because we can't do much with it just sitting there. So we can have the user do that using some user input. And I could have question variable. Let's try that. Oh, let's try that again. Something just refresh. Let's try that again. So question variable. So I'm declaring a new variable equals, but instead of just calling it something, instead of print, I'm going to use input. And so basically that allows the user to type something. All right, so type something here. All right, so let's run that and see what happens. All right, so we get the print function, print another statement. We're running into some, there we go. So type something here, and I will say, okay. All right, and so basically, question variable is simply storing the string okay. All right, so let's review another piece here. And this was concatenation. All right, so basically with that, we can link things together. All right, so for example, print. And I'm going to concatenate something here. So I'm going to add a string. So you typed, and I'm going to add a space there. So I've got colon, space, and then simply use a plus symbol there and a space again, and then question variable. All right, so it's going to string together, concatenate the string you typed with whatever that is. And so I'm just going to shorten that up there so it displays a little nicer. Type something here. So let's run that program and see what happens. All right, type something here, and I'm going to say, again, okay. Enter. You typed. Okay, let's run it again. All right, type something here, and I will say, you got it! Exclamation point. Enter. You typed, you got it. So we can concatenated two pieces there together. All right. So with your Mad Lib, you're going to be asking 5 questions. You're going to store each of those answers and then concatenate it together into some kind of funny or silly response. All right. So good luck with that. And then when you're done, be sure to just kind of share. You can click share, and there's the link right there. You can copy that and give that to me. I think you could possibly even just copy this up here, but this share link will definitely work. All right, can't wait to see the Mad Lib programs that you guys create, and I will talk to you later.